Good afternoon, welcome back to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for another walk around video. Before we begin, if you are enjoying our content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, or even leave us a lovely comment below. That'd be very much appreciated. Okay, so this here is a frozen white, hold your breath, Ford Tourneo Custom Titanium X Mhev L2. Featuring the 2-litre Eco Blue engine, providing 185 PS of power. 185 PS of power is then transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. We are registered on a 71 registration, so we'll be taking Ford warranty with us until September 2024. The vehicle itself has only done 11,500 miles. Like always, I'll get the exact number once we're inside the vehicle, but 11,500 miles of very low mileage, and it's in amazing condition with some amazing specification on it as well. Before we get into the walk around, MHEV, so it's a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. So you've got some electrical magic happening on underneath there, and basically it's going to feed electrical motor, giving you some really amazing MPG, so it's going to make it really efficient driving. The other alternative is a PHEV, a plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle, but this one, there's no plugging in, there's no waiting for it to charge, it all happens as you're driving along, giving you some very good MPG. Okay, so that's that out of the way. Let's take you round and show you all the amazing specification. Like always, we're going to begin at the front of the vehicle, just by the front bumper there, and we can see your daytime running lights. The bit that appears to be flickering in your video currently, that is simply because the frequency in which the video is recorded in. But let me assure you, in real life, they look amazing. So these are the Bi-Xenon HID headlights, so some of the best headlights in the business. And again, daytime running lights, and we have the front fog lights to complement them just below. On the bottom lip of the bumper we have front parking sensors, and they trail all the way around the front of the bumper. In the middle there we have this little radar here. This is a front facing radar and responsible for pre-collision assist and other driver assistance software like that. I'll explain that all once we're inside the vehicle. If I could just draw your attention up into the windscreen, that there is a light sensor for the automatic lights. Up there we have a sensor for the automatic wipers, and another little camera in there, bad pointing, in there for the traffic sign recognition software. Again, I'll show you where that's all displayed in just a second. One of the standout features for me on this vehicle is these gorgeous 17-inch alloy wheels. They really do look amazing. It's like a grey, goldy colour. You have to come and see them for yourself to make your own mind up, but I am a big fan. I think they look incredible. And they are fitted with some lovely Michelin tyres as standard, which have got plenty of happy motoring miles on those yet. I will just draw your attention up to the wing mirror. That there is your blind spot assist monitor. So if someone was in your blind spot on either the near side or the off side of the vehicle, you'll get a little orange illumination appear in those to let you know it's unsafe to pull in or out. Worth noting, remote central lock-in, all on the key there. They are power folding and heated door mirrors. There's some really high quality security locks here, so it's only going to be you getting in this vehicle. We have side steps down the bottom there, and rear privacy glass that trails all the way, around the rear of the vehicle. Now we're at the offside rear of the vehicle. We're going to make our way down from the top of the vehicle all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to try and get you some nice seductive angles and show off the condition of this bodywork. So we have a entry point to the rear of the vehicle on the offside and on the near side, so whichever is safer. We'll just do the body first, then we'll go in and I'll show you all around the inside of the vehicle. But now we're at the rear. We have rear parking sensors that start there and try all the way around the bottom lip once more. On the back here we have the Eco Blue hybrid badging. Let everyone know that you're caring for the bees and the trees and everything in between. And your Tourneo custom badging to the left hand side. The rear parking sensors are complemented beautifully with a very high definition rear reversing camera. I'll show you that on the screen in a second. Let's give the near side the exact same treatment. So we're going to begin nice and high. Unfortunately it's quite a dull February afternoon, but then we're going to make our way down, and you can just see all those glorious body panels on this Tourneo Custom. Okay, so this is the near side rear wheel now, so the left hand rear So a bit of that, and we're going to cruise all the way down to the near side front. So there's the near side front wheel. I love the colour. I love the colour of these wheels. I don't want to call it a grey because I think it's more than that. Okay, so this is the 2 litre Eco Blue engine. So what does that mean, Dan? Right, so that means we have the AdBlue system. So we fill that with AdBlue solution, and what happens is that gets squirted a little mist onto the exhaust gases, making it nice and clean emissions of this vehicle. One of the reasons this is a Euro 6.2 compliant vehicle. So if you don't know what AdBlue really does, or how it works, or what you've got to do, give us a call and we'll explain everything you need to know. Okay, let's start in the boot. So L2, what is the difference between an L2 long wheelbase and a short wheelbase vehicle? Well, the easiest way to describe that is the 1.5 foot between the box and the rear seats. So you can see, thanks to Matt in the valet, how those beautiful stripes on the boot floor there. So that is the additional space in the L2 vehicle. So I reckon you can get 2 silverback gorillas side by side quite comfortably. So a massive amount of volume, and obviously that goes right to the roof as well. The party trick for these vehicles are, because these seats are all individual, you can take them all out. So if you didn't require 6 seats in the rear, you only needed 3, take the rear seats out and you've got abundance of space all the way through the vehicle. This vehicle comes with rear air conditioning, and this is the blower motor for the rear air conditioning. So everyone always asks me, what is under there? So there we are, that is the rear air conditioning blower motor. On the opposing side, we have a 12-volt socket like so, a nice cubby hole to keep things in whilst you're in transit. So I'm just going to bend down quickly, because under there is a full-size spare wheel. All relevant tools and jacks are underneath the driver's seat. I shall show you that in a second. So that's inside the rear, and that's covered. Right, so I'm guessing the reason you're looking at this video is because you need 8 seats, and I'm going to give you 6 of them in the rear of this vehicle. So the current formation of this vehicle is we have 2 banks of 3, 1, 2, facing forward. The party pieces, this row here can be rotated 180 degrees to face backwards, and that is then conference seating position. The mats are very easy to take out and spin round, and these seats. So let me give you a quick demonstration with one hand of how these seats operate. So in the normal upright position, you can also recline them back as well to get a more comfortable position. This lever here, pull that one, the seat folds into the position here. Well, then we're going to use this secondary lever at the bottom here, like so, to release it and pull the seat up. So as you can see, I'm doing it with one hand, nice and easy. So this seat is now ready to come out. There's a little release point just here. Pull that handle, this whole unit's going to come out individually. So again, if you only needed 2 seats, 1 seat, how many you need, or you need a transit van for the weekend, take all the seats out. Very versatile vehicle. So what else have we got in the rear here? All the end seats are ISOFIX in, so you can have the little baby seats connected in there, keeping them nice and secure. The middle seats, if you don't mind me just bending over. Okay, I can't do it with one hand, but the rear of the seat there is a table, so that'll fold down nice and flat. So if you wanted the 2 end seats, the middle one could be a table, for which has like a cup holder and a little table on it as well. Marvellous. The rear, we also have a rear sun blinds, rear air conditioning, rear speaker system, rear lighting. We have 2 USBs down there with a cup holder and a phone holder. 2 more USBs on the off side of the vehicle with cup holder and phone holder. We have 2 more at the back of the handbrake. You're going to love this. 8 seats, guess how many USBs? And we've got 2 more in the front, so 8 USBs in total. So open up the driver's door now. All electric windows and the folding facility are on the driver's door card. 2 electric windows for the fronts, interior locking as found there. A fantastically designed driver's door card. It's got abundance of space, where it's for a lunch box, drinks bottle, anything you like. You've got space to put things. Massive fan another cup holder, another drinks holder. You always have places to store. Okay, I said I'll show you. That is where the jack and tools are for the spare wheel, so it's nice and easy to keep yourself going in the right direction in case of a flat tyre. We have some lovely, gorgeous light grey leather on this vehicle. Really is lovely, and it's all defined by some grey stitching all the way around. But really good condition leather, really durable and hard wearing. So there's the two seats there. As you can see, it takes up a two-tone pattern of the leather. So you've got the dark grey around the lower base, the armrest and the bottom base of the seat. These seats are 10-way electrically adjustable. Up, down for the front, up, down for the rear, forward and backwards, rear tilt either way, and lumbar support as well. So 10-way electrically adjustable, these seats. Next little cluster here is where you'll find your automated lights. Keep that in the auto position. You'll rarely have to touch that cluster ever again. Key in the barrel. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle. You might hear a bit of distortion on the microphone, so just bear with me if you don't mind. Okie dokie. Thanks for your patience. So we're inside the vehicle now. We have it started. I'm just going to turn off the radio, turn off the air conditioning, and hopefully you won't get any interference with the microphone. Fantastic. Okay, so let's begin by looking at the driver display. If it will focus, like so. The left hand side is an RPM gauge, whereas the right hand side is a speedo. At the bottom, a little tactical zoom, we have a coolant temperature gauge and a fuel gauge. We have a digital driver display in the top section of the screen, and we can control that using the arrows and buttons on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So just confirmation, this vehicle has currently done 11,626.2 miles. So we have Trip Computer 1, we have a Mhev where you can customise everything you require to see on the dashboard. We also have the driver assistance. This is what I mentioned earlier. The driver assistance pack on this vehicle includes blind spot assist, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, lane keep system, driver alert, cross traffic alert, eco coach, cruise control and a speed limiter. Let's come out of there quickly. So we're on the topic of a cruise control. This vehicle has the adaptive cruise control function. So it's a very ergonomic place to keep it. Just resides on your left hand, and you can easily adjust it as you're going along. It's very easy to take it off a standby, set your speed by clicking that button upwards, then set your distance to the vehicle in front using the button on the left hand side there. Speed limiter is just found on the bottom right hand of that cluster. We have different volume controls. Again, those buttons were for the screen. We have a voice command, a pickup, declined, a previous and next song function. Let's go over and have a look at the sync module. This is the Sync 3.4. We've got the dark blue band at the bottom, so we can tell it's the new software. This supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so whichever software you have on your mobile phone, plug it in using the USB data port down there, and it will mirror your phone effectively on this screen. This screen is divided into audio, bottom left, phone, navigation and mobile apps. On the audio screen, you can choose your source nice and easily by clicking that up there, where you have AM, FM, DAB and Bluetooth. I'll just come out there again and go into navigation. Nice and easy to program navigation in here. So bring up the search bar. If you want to come to Perkins, for example, to look at this vehicle, Charlie Mike 776 Sierra Alpha. Click the search, and that will speak to the GPSs and find us a route nice and quickly. So coming out of there, we also have the rear camera on there as well. So you've got a couple of coloured lines for a gauge of distance. We have a black line in the middle which could be used for a tow bar if you choose to have one, and a proximity sensor to the top right hand side of the screen. So that will give you a constant bleep as you're getting closer to the object. Just below the screen there we have all of your heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls, such as fan speed, heated seats, electronically heated screen, max air conditioning and max demist. Below it we have another USB and obviously the 6-speed manual gearbox. Adjustable cup holders also make a nice appearance. We have nice armrests either side, and that's about that for today. In the interest of time, I could sit here talking about this Tourneo for the next hour of my life, but I'm sure you've got better things to be doing. If you are interested or do have any questions, give us a call, and the number you need for that, 01376 550 899. Once again, if you do like our content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave us a lovely comment. Goodbye for now.